Alright, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the benefits of cardio for your metabolism. And most people, when they think of cardio, they probably have some sort of assumptions of it that it's not the best, right? So for me personally, I find it boring as hell because like you're just doing something on a stationary object for a little bit, or you're just like running at like a slow pace to actually get your heart rate up and mobilize more fuel. But the thing is, I don't need to burn a lot. Okay, I don't need to burn, to be honest with you. I need to build. And so those are those two things that most people that work out want to do. They either want to burn fat or they want to build muscle. Those are the two, most common reasons why you want to go ahead to the gym. In our purpose right now, we want to go ahead and use our cardio to actually burn fat, burn fuel, excess fuel that you have in your body. And the way we're going to do that is actually understanding the different types of cardio activities you can actually do in the gym. Right, so if you were to just go to the gym right now, more than likely you'll see a crap load of treadmills, ellipticals, or any sort of apparatus that makes you, it's almost like a hamster wheel in my mind. So it's great for what it's meant for you to do to improve your heart capabilities, which is extremely important. So now let's understand the mechanics of the cardio, right? So cardio refers to the heart, and the heart is the organ that pumps the blood throughout your body. There's 5 liters of blood that gets traveled in every minute from your heart. Form it pumping. So you can see how vital it is, right? Your heart, is one of those major organs that autonomously, perpetually just keeps pumping every single second, whatever your heart rate is. And then traditionally, normal heart rate is anywhere between 60 beats per minute to 100 beats per minute. And for all my biohackers and personal development people, you can always measure your HRV, your variability of your heart rate, et cetera, et cetera. It's just your heart rate. You're just seeing how it changes over time, and which is important, right? It's great because the lower your heart rate, the more relaxed you are, the longer you actually live. So I posited the theory that your heart rate is your real age. How many beats since the moment you were conceived had happened since now. The faster it goes, the faster you live, and the faster you die. The slower you go, the slower you live, the slower you die. This epiphany came to me when I started thinking about animals and what is their age? Why is their human years different from their animal years? And then I started thinking about, okay, when you see smaller creatures, their heart rate is much faster than larger creatures. The larger creatures, their heart rate is slower. And so that also got me thinking, like, if you look at those blue whales or this big, large, massive animals, they live for a long time. And they also have bigger hearts. They also have slower hearts. And when you see the smaller ones that have smaller hearts going much faster, they also experience reality much faster, because in our mind, even though we use the concept of time, there is no concept of time within our body. The time is a construct that we've created. But for our human body, the heartbeat is that undulum, like that pendulum that just it's the metronome of sorts for our body. So that's the more metaphysical aspect of this talk. But what we're really going to be focusing on is, okay, now you understand how the heart operates. The heart just lubbed up. If you put your hands right where, make a fist with your hands, that right there is your heart, the size of your heart. And so that's pumping 5 liters per minute every single minute. With that being said, when you're now doing cardio activity, so any activity that increases your heart rate, which is great for the short term, but not obviously long term, but increases the activity of your heart rate, your usage of fuel will also increase. Right, because it's accommodating that new reality, new paradigm that your body's experiencing. And right now you're sitting watching. If you're not doing any physical activity, go ahead, feel your heart. Put your right hand on your heart right here. And then you're gonna start realizing, okay, there's a lub-dub. So when you increase it, so when you're doing any physical activity or anything that's stressful, it will increase the activity of the heart. And when it does do that, what's going to happen is now it's going to start sending signals to your brain telling you, hey, we're going to have higher energy requirements. Please go ahead and mobilize and utilize the energy sources. So your muscles will naturally start working more because they'll consume more sugars, which is why if you ever drink sugary beverages before a workout, it's amazing, but it's not good for long-term like muscle building, because you actually want protein for that. Protein is a structural integration. But back to the story though. Now the cardio activity is super vital to your metabolism, as we just mentioned, right? If you're going to be mobilizing and utilizing more energy sources, it's going to speed up your metabolism. Everybody wants higher metabolism because that means that you don't store. And so for us to have higher metabolism, we can actually leverage cardio activities. So now let's talk about a few different cardio activities. Running is obviously the most common one. You can do cycling. You can do any of those classes that like Zumba or any of those types of activities. You can do running, obviously I just mentioned, and then strength training, of course, right? You can do all of those. So those are some common ones that I'm just listing to you, but you can get creative. You can literally just go on the floor, do a few push-ups. That's going to increase your activity, cardiovascular activity as well, because you're doing calisthenics. All right, with that being said, we talked about the pathophysiology, the physiology, the anatomy of it, and then how does it impact your life, some activities for it. So hopefully you found value in that, and if you did, please share it with someone that actually needs to learn about this. And as always, go ahead and like and subscribe the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.